Hey guys, this is Amy with Stick with the Plan, and this whole month of January, we're taking on your questions. The question today was, now, is this as good as it gets? Is this all there is for me? Stay right here, we have some answers for you. So glad you're with me. We're talking about, is this as good as it gets? That's the question that came in. This person's wondering, our viewer was asking, is this all there is for me? When am I ever gonna get there? Now, if you find yourself asking this same question, you feel a little unsatisfied on the inside, I believe that could be God kind of nudging you out into something new. I've heard that great things happen once we get outside of our comfort zone. Just this morning, I was watching Animal Planet. I don't know why, my kids left it on. And there was a story about these eagles that live in Peru. And it showed this little nest and this baby was in there. And the mom on purpose left food in the nest, didn't clean out the nest, and it attracted these bugs and they started swarming. And the little baby didn't want to be in there anymore. It began to jump and to learn it knew how to fly. It didn't have to stay there someplace it wasn't satisfied anymore, someplace that was uncomfortable. No, it had somewhere else to go. And that helped push it out of the nest. Maybe you're feeling a little stirred about your situation. It might be your career. It might be something in your life you're ready to improve. You might feel unsatisfied on the inside. I believe if we'll listen to the Holy Spirit, to that guide on the inside, He can help push you out into something new. Now, in the Bible, we see where Abraham, God was leading him to a bigger blessing. But He said, you'll have to leave your family, leave what's familiar, leave what you know, and to get to a new place. God had a big blessing for him. I believe our 2020 is going to be like that. There's a great blessing of increase with your name on it. My dad says it like this about 2020, just like we want our vision to be 2020, perfect, clear, sight, we can have 2020 vision spiritually concerning the things of God for this year. That's what I'm believing. I'm going to see clearly those plans that God has for us. So you might be saying, Amy, when am I ever going to get there? I don't know the next step to take. In Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 11, it says that where God continually is leading us, that He will provide for us, that He'll satisfy our soul in a drought. Well, where He's guiding, He's providing. So if you feel like, I think there's going to be a new season, there's some change, I feel like I need to take a step out of this comfort zone, out of this nest. You believe you can fly now. I believe that's just an unction from heaven, a little spiritual nudge on the inside to get you to a place of satisfaction. Now, my cousin Michelle was telling me how that, she felt like she was in search for a new career. She wasn't satisfied. She had been working at Walmart for 13 years, and she said, I just got to the place where this just wasn't me anymore. It just didn't fit. I knew God had more for me. So she took that first step. She put her application in a couple of places, and she let the Lord guide her into a new career. That could have been scary. You've been somewhere for 13 years. Is it time? Do you have the ability to start all over again? Can you reinvent yourself? Yes, you can. You've got God on your side. And I believe when you get unsatisfied and you just feel, something stirring on the inside, that's God. He needs you somewhere else. He'll help you get to that next position. Now she moved out of Walmart into this office position, and she loves it. She's so happy. She came in, and I asked her to do a comic act for us. She's such a comedian. We had to use that gift, that talent at one of our ladies' meetings, and she just killed it. She did awesome. So there's more gifts in there that she's tapping into because she has stepped out of that comfort zone. Now you're not stuck. Your life is so beautiful because it's always changing. We can always grow. We're always developing. There's always something new to learn about the Lord and how much He loves us and how much we can trust Him. So if you can take courage today to take that next step, you may be wanting to go on the mission field. My friend was like that. I saw her leaving the store the other day, and she popped her hood and said, Amy, look in here. And she had got new luggage. And she said, that's for my missions trip. Now her next step is to get her passport. So whatever God's leading you to, I'm saying take that next step. You'll go from thinking, is this all there is? Is this as good as it gets? To know, no, there's plenty more. God has more for us. And see this 2020 with that vision that God's going to increase me. I'm not stuck here. There's more for me. And that's all. Stick with the plans He has for me. Thanks for joining me. I love your questions. Keep sending it to us because all January we want to take time to answer them. Even your testimonies. God's doing big things and we need to hear about it. Thank you for all the likes, the love, especially the shares. New people watch this each week because you're sharing this. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And if you're on Facebook, like this page. We got a brand new question for you next week.